Today, we discovered the culprit, the sprayer, the baddie baby. Put your guesses in to which cat you think has been spraying on the carpet. Yeah, me and my pimple are coming in hot this Monday morning. Leave us alone. Place your bets, ladies and gents. Place your bets. I hope you put your money on Coco, because this is Crash. He's a good boy, as far as I know. The camera will tell us. I ended up picking up that little Nest camera at Best Buy the other day. That little indoor one, it's tiny. It's like this big total. The little indoor one, it's only $99. I have the Nest system, and I love the cameras. I will say the first two that I bought have since died. They are still attached to my house. I just have new cameras next to them. I will take them off at some point, but those were the outdoor like Nest IQ cameras. Not cheap. That little indoor camera was only 99 bucks, and I had a $30 reward at Best Buy. So I picked it up the other day, stuck it down there. As you can see, the only thing it's pointing at is the carpet, and I purposely am not recording the audio on that one. I don't like cameras inside the house. How do you guys feel about that? I mean, I know I'm like literally sitting in front of. The irony is that I film. Anyway, it's not lost on me, okay? But for my real everyday life, like, you guys don't ever see me film conversations with people, like nothing, not real conversations. So I don't like the idea of cameras just being in my house constantly filming me. Not because of like otherworldly things and people online being able to hack into my system, but literally because I don't want to be able to refer to the tape if I'm ever in an argument with someone or something like that. Do you know what I'm saying? I don't want to become that guy, and I will. So I don't have them in the house. I have that one specifically down there on the carpeted area. And did y'all seen her? I did put in that pheromone spray thing, the plug-in. It's right there. It says it can take up to 7 days to work. So I'm going to give it that, okay, because it's only day one. I can tell she was sniffing it. I could tell she could smell it. And I did not stop her. She did, I don't know if she's peeing or spraying. I don't know the difference. I know one is vertical, one's horizontal. I mean, I know what pee is, but I don't know exactly what she's doing. I'm not sure why he's so close to you guys right now, but yeah, get a good look. So yeah, I don't exactly know what's going on. I'm gonna keep trying different things. I'm gonna keep doing the enzyme sprays. I think I haven't saturated enough because she went right back to her favorite little spot. So I clearly have not saturated enough. I'm gonna saturate heavily with that. Most likely we'll be ripping up the padding underneath and starting there, because that's easy enough because you could just staple it back down. We'll see. I don't know. Clearly something's going on. Went to the vet. Everything checked out fine. Everything's fine at home. She's doing her regular stuff. She's behaving like a regular baby otherwise. So I'm not sure what's going on, but at least we got to the bottom of it. Whether or not he's doing it as well, girl, your guess is as good as mine. We will refer to the tape when we need to. But I just set up a little alert on that camera so that every time an animal walks by it, I get an alert. And that's how I saw that happening. That's why I ran down there. I don't think there was audio on that clip, but all I kept saying was, Coco, Coco, no, Coco, no. Anyway, she did it. She did it anyway. You can see me touch the wall, and I'm like, beep, beep. And I had to go wash my hands like 4 times because that stuff is potent. That's what makes me think she's spraying, because it's like more potent than pee. Yeah, anyway, I was working on my to-do list because I like to drink an energy drink before I work out. And I figured I might as well like let it boost me up for, 30 minutes. I feel like I'm boosting. And I ended up just kind of attacking some of my to-do list, just the easy, the annoying stuff. So I did that, and I think I kind of want to read. Do I want to read and then work out? Or do I want to work out and then read? I think I want to work out and then read. I think I'll read later. No, should I read now? Maybe that's what I need. I think I'm going to read now. I'm going to read now. So I'm going to read. When I say read, I mean read my Bible. I don't like schedule time to read a book. And then I'm gonna go work out because I'm feeling the energy. I'm boosting up. Today's Jane's birthday. Yeah, I am a sniffly queen. Nala said, I'm glad we're not twins. I was like, so you don't have to share a birthday? She was like, yup. She said, do you know how many people I had to explain to this year already that we're not twins? Mind you, they've had 2 days of school. I said, how many? She said 2. I was like, 2? That I don't think 2 people required the sentence the way you just led up to this. She's like, Mom, it's been 2 days. I was like, yeah, but it's the first day is like, she's like, 2 people have already made me clarify. I was like, oh my gosh, just tell them you're twins. She's like, no. Like, it would be gross to share a birthday with Jaden. Boys, girls, brothers, sisters. I hated my brother, so I can't blame her. But Jaden is a little sweet marshmallow. My brothers were little evil, smelly poop nuggets, bro. But a worse way to say that, okay? Think of the poop, and then instead of a nugget, think of this area. That's what they were, okay? Poopy heads. But the other way to say it, they were horrible, and I hated them. Nah. Plus, they were all older brothers. So if I wasn't physically trying to fight them while they laughed in my face and went like that, because I could never reach them, then they were just being disgusting and putting their finger through my hamburger or making me, you know, watch them play freaking Final Fantasy VII for 19 hours while they sat in front of the TV, the only TV we had. We're all besties now. You guys have siblings? Where do you land? How many siblings? Why are brothers the worst? Now, I love all my brothers, actually. I have a great relationship with my 4 brothers. All right, so next time you see me, I will be full of the word and probably real sweaty. Listen, I've been reading Proverbs, right? That's what I was in the other day. And some of this is like just so, it's so direct, and I forget like how direct it is. Sometimes I catch myself laughing. Like when I'm reading, I'll be laughing at like the wording of things because I'm like, I just didn't expect you to say that. But some of this really hits. Like, look, okay, for evil people can't sleep until they've done their evil deed for the day. They can't rest until they've caused someone to stumble. And I'm like, that's right. So I'm not gonna hold it against you for the evil thing that you are doing. I'm not gonna hold it against you. I'm gonna remember that you have to do that. You have to get that out of you because you simply would be just, you wouldn't be able to rest until you get that off your chest. And it just so happens you want that to land on me. So I'm going to take that and I'm going to let you get that off your chest so that now you can rest easy. And I'm not going to absorb it. I'm not going to put it in my heart, but I'm going to let you do that. I like it. I like it. I like reading about wisdom in the Bible because wisdom has always been a really big thing for Lewis. Like the basis of a lot of our disagreements, especially in the beginning, actually I'm gonna say probably in our middle years, it was him trying to impart something on me that I essentially wasn't ready to learn. It was something I had to learn for myself. We came from very different, we've had very different lives, I'll say that. And he experienced certain things for many years, and then his life changed and he gained wisdom from those experiences. But while he was experiencing those things, I was experiencing something else. And then I experienced those things. So it came after his, but I didn't know him. I wasn't there for it. I wasn't involved. And it was like he was trying to tell me, essentially, this is your route. This is what's going to happen. Like in so many words, right? And I was like, I'm going to do what I want. Like, I'm going to live my life. I'm going to do what I want. And you're not going to, sway me one way or the other, essentially. And and this was a thing for us, right? This was a real things that we needed to get through. Essentially, he would say, like, you're not ready to take this wisdom, basically. And I'm going to say this, that it was probably partially delivery, because I'm big on delivery and I need you to deliver things to me a certain way. And that's just something that I need to get over, because if someone is speaking the truth to you, and if someone is trying to lead you and they're doing it from a good place and they're doing it with the wisdom that they have already gained from situations, you need to listen, period. You need to listen even if it's not being delivered to you the way that you ordered it, okay? Like, so that was something I kind of had to come to understand. And now that I have moved on, let's say, to the next chunk of my life, now I get it. But here, there was a disconnect. And I love when the Bible talks about wisdom, because wisdom is just the lessons you've learned, essentially. It's the lessons you've learned from the things that have happened to you, to someone else, to whatever. But imagine if you could gain someone else's lesson after they went through something. Whatever it is, they went through it. They learned the lesson. Now they're just giving it to you and you don't have to go through it. Imagine if you had the ability to really absorb it. And you do have the ability, but it's like, will you? For me, the answer was no. I'm more open to it now. I'm more open to looking at someone and considering their experiences and taking those to heart and thinking, okay, from what I see, This person knows what they're talking about. Now, some stuff you just got to go through. Some stuff you just have to go through. But if I could duck and dodge a couple of the bullets, girl, I'm going to try to. So, okay, just one more little thing, right? I just want to read this little part to you because this is exactly what I'm talking about. It says, it's Proverbs 4:5. Get wisdom, develop good judgment. Don't forget my words or turn away from them. Don't turn your back on wisdom, for she will protect you. Love her and she will guard you. Getting wisdom is the wisest thing you can do! Exclamation point. And whatever else you do, develop good judgment. If you prize wisdom, she will make you great. Embrace her and she will honor you. She will place a lovely wreath on your head. She will present you with a beautiful crown. It's just like, if you got the wisdom, it's going to give you good judgment. And what that does for me personally, and in my actual life, is that now I know better. Now I know better than to accept this. Now I know better than to say this. I know what's going to come from it because now I have better judgment. Now I can foresee a bit what the next steps are after I do one thing or another, or I don't do one thing or another. And now I can choose to make a better decision based on that. And so that just makes the rest of my life easier. I have less stress. I have less worry. I have less just negativity in general. Doesn't mean that I can fully avoid it. What that was. I got lots of learning to do, but that's what I was talking about. If I'm in this position, you know it's unboxing time. I already unboxed what I had. Function of Beauty sent some stuff over. I use their shampoo system, remember, when I bought it, and then I was like, how does this work? And then I realized you like add that stuff. They sent over a new, I think these have to be new. Yeah, Function of Beauty Pro. So these are for wavy hair. Recovery conditioner mask, and then they sent me the recovery shampoo. Nala actually opened this yesterday, and she was like, can I use this? Can I cook it up myself and use it? And I was like, you sure can, little girl. So she's gonna take that. But Poppy sent a very large box. If I can get it out of the other box, it looks like this in the front. And, oh, cute. Poppy being adorable. The best thing that happened to Soda since, well, Soda. Hashtag Soda's back. I actually really like Poppy's, man. Oh, that's a cute little sticker. Oh, there's no room. I guess I did rip that one. I could replace it. A quick review of the flavors. I like the grape one. It feels like a lightweight grape soda. Ashley sexy me. I like the orange one. I like the strawberry lemon. This one I haven't actually tried, the ginger lime. I am not a big fan of raspberry rosé, and cherry limeade is also not a fave. What's down here? Look, they sent like a whole Poppy fit. Well, it's an XL, but still, maybe not. Oh, shut your little, it says shut up, I'm drinking soda. Why is this so freaking cute? I'm wearing this. Okay, girlie, I'm all cleaned up. I got a crew neck on because it's actually, dare I say, there's a bit of a chill in the air. It's not cold by any means, but cool enough that I can put first crew neck of the season on Jaden's birthday, no less. August is normally stupid hot, so we're gonna try this, which I think I showed you guys. It was at Meijer, and the brand is, where's the brand? Soldadera? Canelita, nitro-infused cinnamon, Mexican-style cold brew. This has 2 servings, they say, 35 calories, 8 grams of sugar in each serving, which is added sugar, so maybe it is a little bit sweet. Just in case, I have my creamer. It says low sugar, dairy-free, low acidity. Taste the revolution. We'll see. Hopefully I like it. Where's this made? Oh, in Michigan. Water, coffee, sugar, cinnamon, lots of love. Oh, and caffeine per can is only 51 milligrams versus 95 in your average cup of Joe. This looks like tea. You see how light it is? This looks like tea. I've never had a cold brew this light. Kind of tastes like tea. It's really, 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 really light. If you want like the world's not strongest coffee, weakest cold brew, world's weakest cold brew. It's probably how you could market that one. It needs a shot. I'm not gonna add one. I'll just have a second coffee later. We'll just drink this as is. Forget what I said. It is too light. If I had been expecting this, I think I would have enjoyed it more, but I was expecting a cold brew. Oh yeah, look at that richness. Look at it. Look at that dark brown deliciosity just dripping down the cup. What little more. Little more you. There you go. No, I'm making it worse. Oh, what was that pod? Oh, that must have been a strong pod. I'm not used to the Nespresso pods anymore. Il Cafe. Ew Cafe. It's acceptable. Far from my best. I think birthday boy, go ahead and open your gift.
One of them.
There's a couple of gifts.
This is one of the ones from
Jay already got his major ones from me.
Yeah, he didn't get his major ones from me.
Are they all major?
Yeah,
stole.
Oh wait, did I
Big Baby Yoda.
See, that one comes with a giant thing.
Yeah.
So we shouldn't have the same issues.
So this can be like a poster.
Yeah.
Big Baby Yoda.
Big Baby Yoda. That's what I call Jay.
Hit that, boy. Get it? You gotta get the middle one. Oh my goodness. Oh, wow. Oh, okay. All right. Happy birthday to you.
Make a wish, Papa?
Is it gonna stop?
Jay, you gotta blow it out.
Oh,
Nope.
it's still doing happy birthday.
Oh, we were ahead of the game.
It's still going. How many candles are there?
Nice. You guys, look, freaking fruit flies. I gotta make banana bread again. I don't know why I keep buying bananas and thinking someone's gonna eat them. No one's gonna eat them. Stop buying them, Sarah. Quit it. Although I love bananas. Anyway, I'm putting this. These are gonna go in the fridge. Look at this. It's a potato. Do you know where this came from? My potato bucket. Solomon was trying to see if anything grew in there, and he dug his hand in there, and he's like, look, it's a baby potato. I grew all these too. Damn these fruit flies, bro. I do have a to-do list today. I have been getting it done. Clearly, I was just working out. I stopped because my sister-in-law just came over here to borrow something, and I am taking a quick little break. I was jump roping outside because it's actually really nice because the sun doesn't start to hit this deck. I have like the two separate decks. It hits this one all day. It doesn't start to hit this one until usually close to 11. So it is incredibly pleasant on that deck in the morning. Like, wow. So I'm jumping rope. That's why I went outside. Otherwise I would have just been in the basement sweating my buns off. But I got to cleaning the basement, vacuuming, da-da-da. Because I'm like kind of looking at my life and like, given that I'm doing a little bit less work-wise, I have more free time that I didn't have before, and I really just want to take care of my house and my family, like cooking and cleaning and you know, the gardening and just general home. I just want to be a homemaker. That's how I feel. I mean, I still have a job and I still work, but like that's what's in my heart. That's what I want to do. So I think I'm gonna go ahead and let go the housekeeping service that I use. I haven't been super happy with them anyway. I hate that things have been getting damaged, that the showers don't get properly cleaned. They do not, my shower does not look like I have someone come in every 2 weeks. And I have to clean in between, which is fine because I don't mind cleaning my house, but because I spend money on it, I'm like, I literally just calculated it this morning and I'm like, is it worth, I think it's just shy of $600 a month. I'm like, is it worth $600 a month? I don't hate, you know, keeping my house up. I don't mind vacuuming. They don't do the basement, so it doesn't include the basement. It doesn't include my office. It doesn't include a couple of different areas. I can clean sheets, and I can vacuum the room, and I can clean surfaces, and I can mop. Mopping is the only thing I hate. That's literally what drove me to getting this service to begin with. I was so busy and my floors were getting so dirty, and I would clean them obviously, but I would be so annoyed doing it because I hate mopping. But I also hate that no one picks up and moves the cat stuff when they mop and sweep, and like, you know, no one's getting behind things. No one's flipping the couch. Like, that's the kind of cleaning I want. And I'm not gonna pay somebody to do that because I can only imagine how expensive that would be if my little partial cleans are $600 a month. So, yeah, I think I'm gonna let them go. And I think I'm just gonna start deep cleaning. I'll take you guys on that journey. Cause, yeah, I think that's what I'm gonna do. I finally came to that conclusion today. We've had them for like 2 years. It's just Molly Maids. I use Molly Maids. And I don't blame the women that do it. It's just, you know, their policy is to only do what it is that they're supposed to. Like, they only do so much, you know what I mean? They're not gonna come in and do a deep clean every time. I think that would be silly to even expect that for the price that I'm paying. Yeah, okay. So that's the decision I made, because I was downstairs in the basement. I was cleaning, I was getting in there, and I was like, girl, do this in the rest of the house. You got time. And should a time come where I don't have time or I don't have the ability or whatever, then I'll, you know, then I'll reconsider. But for now, I think we're done. We're gonna break up and I'm gonna get to deep cleaning. You know what that means? I've been waiting to deep clean because I want to, as soon as I deep clean, I want to touch up all of the baseboards, like painting them, getting all the scuffs off. I wanna do it all. But I have 3 minutes more of jump roping, so we're gonna go do that. and then we'll go start a real day. Okay, girl, it's 10:24. I have checked off exactly one thing from my to-do list today. This pimple, it always comes right after my period. It's just like, you thought you were in the clear. No, ma'am. No, ma'am. But at least I don't get pimples and cramps at the same time. Spaced out. Appreciate ya. New shirt. I actually bought this forever ago and it still had the tags on it, and it's because I put it in the wrong drawer. And then the other day I was like looking and I was like, Cypress Hill? I remember buying that. Insane in the membrane. Insane in the brain. I know like 2 Cypress Hill songs, so. Solomon's outside with his grandson doing the backyard, and I'm gonna go ahead and like do my little things that I have to do, but I was checking a lot of stuff off my invisible to-do list. I wish I had put them on the to-do list because I got a lot done, but it was on a list. So what's the point? Anywho, you guys remember when I bought those Salud water hydration packets? Those were not my favorite. I like the Liquid IVs better, but Liquid IVs also kind of pricey. Salud's kind of pricey too, but you know, whatever. All the hydration packets are a little, you know, they're not cheap because you don't need them, and they're a luxury, if you will. But I figured out a way, I'll just grab the whole thing, to make myself like them, specifically the Jamaica ones. So this is what I'm talking about. It's a little water enhancer. You guys told me to put the Jamaica ones with my iced coffee, and then it's like a, or not the Jamaica, the horchata ones with my iced coffee, and then it tastes like in horchata coffee. And that turned out fine. I didn't hate it. I wasn't obsessed with it. I probably won't buy that flavor again, but it is a good way to use them. But these ones I drink a little bit differently. So ice in the cup, water in the cup. Obviously it's a water enhancer. And these are the ones that have like way less sugar. I think the Liquid IVs have a lot of sugar. This only has 10 calories, and I think it has very little, if any, added sugar. 1 added sugar, 1 gram. Okay, so you put that in there. How about the water recipes on TikTok? The amount of syrups that go into some people's waters, like I can barely stomach the syrup in my coffee. I cannot imagine what they taste like. I don't know if they still just taste like this, and I've just never tried it, so I don't know. Or if it has like a serious syrupy kind of taste. I mean, I'm not hating on anybody. It's just I hadn't discovered water talk until more recently. So in this, right, I add a little bit of this because my favorite way to make Jamaica is with lemonade. And I showed you guys that in a reel, because normal Jamaica, you just have to boil the hibiscus leaves, and then that's it, basically. You boil them and it's like making tea, and then you sweeten it with sugar normally, but I sweeten it with the 0 sugar lemonade. Then it's sweet, you add no sugar, and it tastes so good. I think Tivana used to sell it, not like a 0 sugar option, but like this combo, and it's so good. It's like the Mexican Arnold Palmer, a Vicente Fernandez, if you will. Perhaps that's what we can call it. I don't know any Spanish golfers. It's so good. It is so good. Like, this is so good that I would purchase these again. Pretty sure you can get them at Target. So good though. And anyway, the reason people drink these to begin with is because it's a hydration multiplier basically. So it's supposed to help you be more hydrated with less liquid. And I think it's the salt, right? I won't pretend to know what does it. Anyway, now that I have this, I'm gonna probably chug that, girl, because it's so good. And my Stanley's empty, so we're gonna refill Stan and then get to our to-do list. But if you struggle to drink water, ever, I highly suggest you try these little packets, specifically the Jamaica one with the 0 sugar lemonade, girl, or whatever kind of lemonade you want. I just do 0 sugar because I don't want my water to have a bunch of calories in it. It seems like that's what I want to do with my coffee. Okay, so I gotta save it somewhere. I made someone's like random banana bread or pumpkin bread. Sorry, I was talking about banana bread a second ago on the internet, and yeah, it's not bad. It was made with oats instead of flour, so it was gluten-free. However, I didn't have rolled oats. I had a bunch of packets of instant oatmeal though. Where they came from, I'm not entirely sure. I'm gonna assume Lewis. Hope he wasn't planning on eating those because I took like 10 of them. This wasn't bad. I'm gonna stitch her video and like show how I made it because I had some other substitution. Super rich, super thick. Wow, wowzers. I'm about to go get the mail, which is a little walk. I wonder if I should make it a habit to like walk around the block and then get the mail. It's like 1.5 miles. I guess it's technically a couple blocks. That's probably a good little habit for me to pick up. I definitely don't spend that much time walking, but then I can listen to my Bible while I do it, and I think I'd really be into that. Normally I just read it, but I tried watching a video a second ago about Galatians. That's how you say it, right? It's very distracting being on my phone trying to learn it, trying to like receive the word essentially. It was very distracting. I'll link this lady's pumpkin bread recipe. I think she said it was a dupe for the one at Starbucks, but I've never had that one. I was just in the mood to bake something and it looked easy enough because you make it in a blender. Wanna see it? And there it is, my friends. Yeah, she has you bake it in parchment paper, but I would not recommend that actually. I'm not a fan of baking that way. Just grease a pan. I think you're better off. Final verdict on that bread I made. Both kids tried like a little tiny bite. Jay said it was fine. He liked it. Nala didn't like it. But she doesn't like pumpkin. But I think even as someone who does like pumpkin, me, I wouldn't make it again. But apparently it's still warm. So there's some condensation. But I sliced it up and I stuck it on like parchment sheets so that, you know, if someone wanted some, they could just easily grab a little slizzy or a big slizzy. I just love this little thing. Jaden, probably me and Jaden, I'll probably eat it with you. We're gonna try this, which we got at World Market, and I think it's called Rapoki? Cheese Rapoki is the brand Rapoki. I don't know, but it's 2 servings in here, and it comes with this thing in it, this little tray. Oh, you're probably supposed to eat out of the tray. It has a pack of just plain ramen noodles, but look how cute that guy is. He's so angry. I don't know what he's mad about. And then you have the little rice noodle situation. I think that's what these are, little rice cakes. And then you have the cheese Rapoki powder, which I assume this is just the flavor packet. The thing has instructions on it, and it says don't eat the deodorizer or the deoxidizer. Like, okay, thank you. And then the second thing, like the second caution says if you smell an unpleasant odor, it'll be removed during the cooking process. So now I'm a little concerned with what it's gonna smell like. And then the third thing said some spots on the surface are part of the rice. Please eat with confidence.
What was that? No.
How does one eat with confidence? And then when cooking and eating, please be careful to avoid serious burns. I appreciate that. We're gonna see how this is because I didn't have anything crazy planned for dinner today. And I like when we eat from the pantry and the freezer. That's why I buy food for the pantry and the freezer. I just got an email for a brand opportunity with a company that I worked with over 10 years ago or almost 10 years ago. And a company that I've used, you know what? Why be coy? The company is Weight Watchers, right? WW. And I had started using WW again a few years back. You guys would have seen it. You can always tell in my videos when I'm cooking and doing stuff like that. If you're on WW, you can tell that I am too. However, if you're not on it, you cannot tell when I am on it. I've been on and off of it I've been on it here while we lived at this house. I've done it with my mom. I've done it by myself. I've done Weight Watchers literally since I was 10 years old. Actually, I'm not even sure that that's what it's called still. I do think it's called WW. But anyway, they just offered something to me. And normally it would be like an immediate no, because I don't normally like to do content that's focused on, it's inside of, like to the right. I like the program when I'm on it for the most part. I enjoy the program. It has worked for me many times. I just tend to go on and off of it because I don't like tracking forever. But I definitely, learned a lot of little things, and I would remember stuff and whatever. I've told you guys I've had different gripes with different programs, different diets, etc., etc. I don't normally talk about that stuff on here because I want it to be a space where I'm not necessarily talking about those things. But like, if we're being real, I don't sit over here and just eat what I want all the time and do what I want all the time. Like, that's not the reality. And I don't know if it's more harm than good, or if it's just more real, if I'm just honest with you when I am doing that. It's not that, like, I don't want people all up in my business. I don't weigh myself. I don't do any of that. So I just track and eat a certain way because I like it, because I like the rigidity of, is that a word? I like the rigidity of using certain programs sometimes. Like, when I'm mentally in that space, I'm mentally in that space. So, I don't know. I guess this is a good conversation to have. They literally just sent this, so I'm going to send it to my manager and whatever. Maybe nothing will ever come of it, but I guess I'd be interested to hear your guys' feedback. I mean, I saw someone online talking about it, an influencer, and people drug her through the mud, bro. They were like, you don't use this, mer, mer, mer. We all know you're on that OZ. And I'm like, dang, some of y'all are cutthroat. And that's okay, because at the end of the day, I have used it for years. So, like, I don't know what to say. I don't know. Anyway, I'm just curious what you guys' thoughts are on that. I am going to make this. It told me to eat beautifully, confidently. So I'm going to eat with confidence. And the foul smell will go away. No, there's no smell. I mean, there's a smell. There's a scent. Smell has such a negative connotation. There's a scent.
Well, what if you say, ooh, you smell good?
That's good. But if you just say, oh, it smells in here, are you going to think good or bad?
Bad.
Bad. Negative connotation. Well, the denotation is just the scent of something, no? All right. A very light flavor so far.
And, like, what's a bad one?
Oh, I like it.
Ancient.
I like it. It's not crazy flavorful, though. But I'm willing to try some others. They had some spicy ones, but your girl cannot do spice. My girl can do spice. Your girl cannot. Girl dinner, aka just eating the rest of your children's dinner. Mom dinner. Who's getting a good dinner? Are wives getting good dinners? I don't know what they're getting.
All of the trends
Can't relate.
I know, all because of mom. Girl dinner.
See,
I only know what that is because of mom. Because I don't got none of the stuff. The mom will randomly start singing Baby Shark or something.
She's got Pinterest. Pinterest is gonna have girl dinner in about 7 months. Okay.
Pinterest is TikTok if a year later.
Yeah,
So
and
when the
Instagram
Renegade
is
was
TikTok.
popular, it was popular on Pinterest a year later.
Pinterest is just getting Renegade.
It's only now getting
They're
Renegade.
just getting it. Yeah, the kids are allowed to use Pinterest. That's
I
through
like
social
Pinterest.
media.
I follow my
Yeah, and YouTube. Pinterest and YouTube. That's what my kids got.
Yeah, we had to do something today, and it was like,
And they're fine
put
with
down
that.
what you have, and it was like TikTok, Instagram, no, it wasn't even YouTube. It was like TikTok, Instagram, Twitter, and I was like, I have YouTube and Pinterest. I don't even have the YouTube app. I just have a YouTube app.
Listen, some of their friends have followed me and commented before, and then I looked at their profiles, and not my kids. You know what I'm saying? Those are not my kids, so I'm not gonna judge them. But it wouldn't be
Teacher
my
has, a TikTok account, and I need
over
to
the
look
top.
at it.
Oh yeah, one of my teachers.
Can I look? Can you
look. Nala has convinced me to come to Target for some reason. We need lemonade.
We need lemonade, orange juice.
Well, Target has that, like, spend $110 and get $20 off of your groceries, so we're gonna see. We did not come for clothes. I just spent $400 at Hollister, Nala. It's in the mail. It's in the mail. Yeah, what do you mean? I already ordered it.
We get to go to
It's
the back
in the mail. It means it's on the way. Broncos are really having a moment. I just bought a Bronco sweater. Nala. Yeah, I just bought you a corduroy dress for $70 from Hollister. So
Bronco?
I cannot afford to even look at that dress. Yeah, Broncos are really having a moment.
Oh yeah, people.
One of our neighbors has a cute little Bronco, and I'm like, low key.
Bronco?
They have a pink one.
Cheating. Let me mess up my words and let the people online fix it. if they hear it.
Awards.
What do you think's on the back of it?
Corvette.
It says on the tag.
Well, I can't see the tag, so it's not obvious to me. Barbie. Care Bears. Dang, yeah, I nailed it.
Five of the ones right there.
Okay, well, I didn't see them.
Mom, they have a Hello Kitty.
Nala, you're killing me. She knows. She doesn't care, but she knows. Oh, are these like truly oversized? Because I always love a good sleep shirt. Oh, not quite long enough though.
It's
Really cute.
wrinkly, though.
It's cute. I like it.
Those. I like the graphic ones.
Yeah. What's she reaching for? I love when people take pictures like that.
Should I take
They're
pictures
trying to
like
reach
that?
for
I don't
Do
know.
it.
Do y'all have any idea?
Do it like you're...
For photos? Cause
Reach for me. Oh yeah, girl. It's giving Target model.
photos.
All right, let's go get the food, people.
Mom,
Oh my gosh. What?
That's
this is not my size.
Always be kind. Yeah, take that to heart.
Never mind.
Rude.
so
I
long.
thought it was just Hello Kitty.
Jay didn't ask for this. They didn't have a size, so he's gonna get an XXL.
Hey, I have an XXL t-shirt.
A little big. Oh, great. Well, that t-shirt runs insanely small.
Yeah.
Anyway, how cute is this freaking shirt? And then this one that says, I'm too old for this sheet. Jay said he wanted that, but I will not allow it.
I just won't wear it to school.
It's a little too close.
I just won't
No.
wear it to school.
I need you to be able to wear things to school.
I'm not gonna be able to wear like Ghostface for these to school. Probably.
We'll see. Look how empty the aisles are. I love it. Mama has problems.
So
She's trying to buy the Brothers Hawthorne. Show him the book.
When I
Show him the
got
book.
The Sun and the Star, and then I'm also going to an author
She
visit
pre-ordered it.
because there's never author visits.
Grab it. We're going to the Jennifer Lynn Barnes author visit.
Because I love
So she can get it signed.
Or masterpieces.
And she's got the special edition one coming
I
from...
have 2 special edition ones, I think.
And then we have another author visit after that for the dude who
I
wrote
know.
Percy Jackson,
I don't know when that
Rick
is.
Riordan. That one I think is in October. I never went to author visits.
I don't have either because they're never in Illinois. They're always in like Ohio for some reason.
They're literally in Illinois. We just
That's
don't.
the one I watch. Not the people I look. Can I look at all the
Bitty
authors
Bops.
I like?
Bitty Pops. Nightmare Before Christmas. Look.
I think I've had just about enough of you correcting me. I know, that one's pretty cute. I DNF'd this book, and now I'm wondering if any of you guys read it, because I just love the covers. Look at it. It's beautiful. Let me show you the other one. I didn't DNF it because it was bad. I DNF'd it because I didn't care. And I'm wondering if I had just stuck it out, because I've heard such good things about this series. And now that I'm seeing it in person and holding it, I feel bad. Like we went on a date and it didn't work out, and now I just ran into him. Love Light Farms. It's so cute. I go on dates with Lewis. Sometimes it doesn't work out.
But he lives with us.
Right.
Ooh.
I'm just kidding. He usually works out. Can we get to the groceries, children? Jay, I told you to put the hoodie up here, bud, so we don't put food in it. They did add some books to the book area. Our little book area is so tiny here.
FNAF
Do you see 2 old boys that live
but it's
with
not
us?
yet.
No, I already looked. I was literally here yesterday, and I already looked for the exact books that you were looking for.
They have the 8th.
Oh, One True Love's got another new cover.
They have the 8th.
You've gotten a lot of new books. I'm going to need you to read a few.
I read
They have another new cover.
In a while.
I'm not a big Taylor Jenkins Reid fan. I generally don't. I don't know. Her books are like objectively good, but they're not for me. But this was probably my favorite, One True Love's. It was about husband and a wife. Husband goes off on an adventure, dies, in quotation marks, right? Because did he really die? No. She moves on, ends up with dude from her childhood. So these are not spoilers. Like this is what the book is about. And then he comes back. And then it's like,
What they do, and it's
do you go back to your husband?
18th.
Or do you go to this new person that you moved on to?
Tell them that this book is good.
All the Bright Places by Jennifer Niven.
It's great. I read it. In like
So good. She read it like a year or 2 ago, and she still talks about it.
I do.
She still loves it.
I love a lot of books. They don't have to.
Speaking of stain and odor eliminators, which we were not speaking about, most people said this is truly magical. And it's like the one thing that makes the cat stop peeing in the same spot. And actually, that's interesting. That was only $12.59 because I bought this one. And this is the one that I used yesterday. I used a ton of it. I don't know what the difference is between extreme. But I got it on Amazon. I had no idea that this was all here. I didn't even know this was an option. What'd you say?
What do you think it smells like?
Not good.
No, smell it.
I don't want to.
It smells like pee.
It smells like what the basement smells like.
No, the basement smells good now.
When it used to.
Oh, okay.
It smells like
Anyway, I was trying to get to the fact that they have a whole section of stain and odor eliminators. I was not aware of this. Otherwise, I would have just come to Target instead of freaking going to Amazon. Nothing against Amazon, but I have something against Amazon. I don't know. I got my own issues with Amazon. We're home from Target. Minimal damage done. And we procured lunch for the next day. You got what I'm saying. But anyway, I hope you guys enjoyed today's vlog. And I will catch you on the next one.
Bye.
Bye.
I was trying to do the thing you do.
That's bye. Like that. But you gotta put a little
I'm eating chicken. I'm not doing that.
It's okay if you get a little chicken on them. They don't mind. You guys don't mind.
Bye.
Bye.